Hey guys, welcome back. So we're jumping straight in because I didn't film an intro and outro because I suck. So sorry, but I primed my lids as per usual with my Urban Decay primer potion, and we're going in with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette because it's my favorite palette of all time right now. It's just so freaking good, and it did go back in stock and it sold out, so I'm pretty sure some of you guys recently are going to get your hands on it. So yeah, I'm just taking that transition shade and I'm buffing it into the crease, as you guys can see right there. And then in this clip, I'm kind of focusing the color more on the outer corner, and then I'm going to continue to buff it in, and then I'm going to use a clean blending brush, and then I'm going to go in with this neck shadow, and I'm doing the same exact thing. I'm going to kind of use this as a transition shade as well, and just place it on the outer corner and then blend it inwards. And just keep on blending and blending and blending, and then we're gonna take the side of the brush and just kind of continue to blend it, as you guys can see in the clip right now. And then I'm gonna take both of those shadows together and I'm gonna kind of mix them together and continue to do the same thing. I just feel like it kind of helps with blending, and mixing them together just kind of creates the perfect like transition shade in my opinion. And then after I do that, I'm going to take a darker like red shadow and do the same exact thing. As you guys can see, I'm using a clean blending brush before I continue, and if you guys are interested in what brushes I'm using, I'm gonna have them listed down below so you guys can check that out. And then I'm just gonna pick up the shadow and then straight off the bat just place it on the outer corner without topping off the excess, just because I feel like it helps me get the most pigmentation out of the shadow. And then I'm going to tap off the excess, and then I'll continue to blend it into the crease. I didn't tap off the excess at first because just once again it just kind of helps with the pigmentation. I'm just going to continue blending and blending and blending, and then I'm going to take a darker burgundy shadow, that one right there, and I'm going to do the same exact thing straight off the bat, putting it on the outer corner, and then I'm tapping off the excess, and I'm going to continue to blend it into the crease. And then I'm going to take a clean blending brush and blend it all together. And then the next palette I'm going to be using is the Juvia's Place palette. You guys, it was my first time using it, and I had heard so many good things about it. And they're literally, the shadows are so big, like the pans are so big, and they're so pigmented. And then as you guys can see right there, I'm using the transition shade once again. But huge shout out to my friend Priscilla. She has a makeup store here in Arizona. It's called Glam Studio. So if you guys are in the area, please go show her some love, go show her some support. I'll have her Instagram link down below so you guys can find out more about her. But I'm taking that purple shadow from the Juvia's Place palette and taking that Morphe brush, and I'm going to do the same exact thing, place it in straight on the outer corner, and then I'm tapping off the excess, and I'm going to continue to blend it inwards and just continue doing that until you get the desired like depth and darkness that you would like. And then after that, I'm just going to take some good old Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to continue to blend it out. I'm going to first take my transition color, and then I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape. Sorry, I'm all over the place. And I'm just going to kind of create a half cut crease. So cut my crease halfway with the concealer and a little angled brush, and then I'm going to tap out the concealer just so we don't get any creases, and then I'm going to set it just with some translucent powder. But lately I've been cutting my crease a little bit higher like than my normal like crease, and it just looks so good. It makes my eyes look so big, and I just love it. And then I'm taking that purple shadow once again, and I'm just gonna place them on the outer corner and move my brush back and forth just to kind of help out with the blending. And then I'll slowly start incorporating the color more into the crease just to kind of get more depth in there. And then, sorry if you guys can hear me breathing, and then I'm going to take the transition shade one more time. After I'm done blending, I'm going to take the transition shade, as you guys can see. And then I'll take a clean blending brush, and then for glitter, I'm using the Stila glitter in the shade Kitten Karma. You guys, these fucking glitters are so good. Like, oh my god, they're just so good. The only thing about it is you kind of have to let them dry down a little bit. They do take a little longer to dry, but I love that you don't have to like set down a base for like the glitter glue, and you don't have to cut the crease. You could go straight in with the glitter. I just feel like it looks so much cleaner when I cut the crease first, and then I went with a little tiny brush, and I kind of mapped out where I'm gonna put the glitter. You could go straight in with the applicator once again, but I just feel like it looks so much cleaner, so much better and more defined. And then after I kind of mapped it out, I went straight in with the applicator, as you guys can see, because I don't got time for waiting with a little brush, and like it just took too long. And then I blended out the edges with the side of the little brush, and then I'm just taking more of that purple shadow and adding some on the outer corner, and then blending it in just to kind of help with the blending one more time. And then I'm taking my NYX liquid liner. I'm not doing a wing. I'm just gonna create a line just to help with the lashes, to help blend the lashes and everything. And then I'm filling that in, and then I'm gonna take a brown shadow from that same Juvia's Place palette, and I'm going to kind of use that to set the liner down. Oh my god, I almost fell off my bed. I'm going to use that to set the liner down, and then I'm going to kind of just pat it on there and then blend it up. And then I'm taking, I believe I used Dodo lashes in the style 301. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were in the style 301, but if they weren't, I'll link them down below, or I'll list them down below. And then moving on to the face, I skipped my face routine just because, like my foundation concealer, just because I have a video out on my face routine. So if you guys are interested in that, I'm going to also have that link down below. But I just took my Kat Von D kit, and I took those two shades I showed you guys, and I'm just going to kind of use those to carve out my face. And I'll also use some of that under my lip to make it look a little bit bigger. And then I'm using the Milani bronzer in the shade Dolce. Shelby raves about this bronzer, you guys, and so I decided to give it a try. But as you guys can see, look at my face. I wasn't really that impressed by it, so I had to switch over to my Too Faced, my good old trusty Too Faced bronzer, and then I just kind of used that to give my face some more dimension and warm it up a little bit more, because that Milani bronzer wasn't really doing it for me. I'm going to continue to kind of try it out a little bit just because I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. And I want to try it out because it looks so good on Shelby, but it just wasn't doing it for me. And then I just used some Laura Mercier powder, and I cut under my contour. Like, I kind of baked under there a little bit. And I'm not really letting it sit for that long because like literally the second after I put it on, I'm taking a little brush and I'm going to pat the powder in and then use circular motions to kind of like blend it all out. And then for highlight, I'm using the Sam Marceau highlighting palette. You guys, these highlighters are super, super good. I'm so sorry if you guys can hear knocking. Someone's at the door. But I sprayed my face with some rose water, and then I'm just highlighting. And just look for yourself, you guys. These highlighters are so freaking good. Above my brows, on my cheekbones, my nose, on my chin, you know, pretty much everywhere. And then I'm taking this Milani blush. I'm not sure what shade it's in, but I'll have it listed down below. But I just took that, apply that to the apples in my cheekbones. And then after I do that, I'm going to take just a Eco Tools, like it's like a little stippling brush. And I'm using that to kind of blend everything together and make sure everything blends in the highlight and everything just blends. And then I'm setting my face with my Milani Make It Dewy spray. It's super, super good. And then for the under eyes, I just took that transition shade, ran it under my lower lash line, and then I put some of that burgundy shadow on the outer corner. Of course, I added some mascara off camera. And then for the inner and brow bone, I just took that champagne shadow right there, and I just apply that on my inner corner and then on my brow bone. And then for lips, I used Soft Spoken from NYX, and I lined my lips off camera, and then I went in with Exposed from Kylie Cosmetics. And that is it for this look, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my breathing in this voiceover. It's so hard to do voiceovers. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.